Hello guys, this is Avcoor, and I'm back with another update. This update is about hardening certain aspects of my account. A lot of people are in the same position where I'm at, or they're above me or behind me. So this is a good indicator to let you know where you're at and what adjustments you need to make. So let's go into Promised Land, and we'll start there like we always do. Promised Land continues to show that I actually had a solid plan that I executed very well. So we'll look at Citadel. So with Citadel, I've already maxed all this stuff out to um, Citadel level 6. And this is where stuff gets kind of scattered. But as you can see, after this gets done, I'm going to be 18 in all of my trainings. And I'm moving into 19 onto 20. I want to max this out because power has become a big issue for me since I'm hitting in-game content, and it's hit me like a bag of bricks, man. It's like a lot of the levels and higher level content really boils down to a stat check, and maybe if you're creative or clever, you can move around that. But for the most part, you have to meet the thresholds. And one of the ways to do that is in Promised Land. So this is why I'm taking some time out and I'm really going after this because this is a way to build stats and they come with bonuses. So this is important for me. And after that, it'll be Still of the Gods because I really need that. Here, Sign of Friendship will be somewhat important. But like I said, I'm pretty much done with all that. So this is all I really have to focus on. Garden, Still of the Gods, that. And after that is pretty much Sign of Friendship. Expanding time zone is pretty useless to me since when I do runs, I record it, and I really don't like using clock unless it's like a really hard level, then you'll see me use clock. But for the most part, I don't. So I really don't see a point of this. But if I'm done with everything and the the global hasn't come out yet, then I'll do it. But for some reason, they're holding back global for whatever reason. I can't believe they released in Japan before they released in global. That kind of upset me because if you look at Landgresser and what they did, they released global, then they released in Japan and other servers. So I'm kind of like, whatever, man, whatever you guys want to do. I think this game will sell better in global since we already have Fire Emblem, we have Landgresser, and there is a hunger and appetite for that type of strategy RPG, so I thought it would be better served over here. But that's my opinion, so whatever. So let's keep going. So let's move into, yeah, we can talk about summon real quick. Summons have been alright for me. Getting Richard was a big plus for me, and tonight or tomorrow you'll see me tackle Water Whirlpool. As now I have a tank, a warrior, and a wizard, so my elemental core has been built. The quality of it is questionable because the only rank 7 character I have out of those three is main character, so he's going to do a lot of heavy lifting. I have Yig as my wizard, and I'm probably going to use Seminar. So between those four, that's where the DPS is coming from. And I'm probably going to have to shift equipment around so that Richard has a better chance of surviving because him surviving is key for me winning that. But I really think because I have so much more experience now than when I first tackled it, it'll be a little easier on me. Fire may be a challenge, but I don't have like a Charlotte, someone who is so powerful that they allow me to clear content that I shouldn't. So this is going to be me implementing more strategy. So we'll get to see that as it comes forth. I really want Nola out of this, but if I get Catherine, I'll be pretty lit too. Either one would be pretty lit. For some reason, it's hard to get characters on this game. Like you have to like roll really deep in order to get an SSR character, and I think that kind of sucks. I rolled so hard to try to get Coil, and I didn't, and then I like drop 10 over here and I get Richard, and I think on some level it was better for me to get Richard because building elemental cores are more important than just getting the new shiny character. So I'm fine with that. I'm still trying to get obedience for Sighart as I'm I'm looking at characters that I would like to build after Charlotte and Gabriel, and he's on the top of that list. But I'm gonna like see what you guys think, who you think I should choose. And we're gonna go into that right now because I'm really excited to engage with the community on this game because this game is absolutely really fun. I hate to say it, but I actually
아이비스의
have
바람,
a lot of fun playing this game.
아이비스의 모든 것. 전부 내가 속할 유일한 곳이야. 아이비스의 기사는 영원히 당신을 위해 싸울 거야.
So as you can see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 4 more days, I'll actually have a 9-star Charlotte. And I'm so hyped about that because what that means is I can start investing in other characters, which is pretty cool. And another cool thing is Charlotte will be at rank 9. So my ability to clear PvE content goes to the next level. And so I'm really ecstatic about that. So when I look at Charlotte now, I have to start thinking about these. As she is ranked 9, she becomes a high investment character. So it would make sense for me to start picking up these two characters as it would further increase her power and her ability to help me clear content. So that's very important for me. So look for me to actually spend a little more resources or money to get Capet and I don't know why they call her Peacock. That's her name. And Peacock. I actually want Peacock for my own reasons. So I'm actually kind of excited about that. So when we look at Gabriel, 4 more days and she'll be ranked 9. And that means 2 slots will be open. But when we go to traits, you'll see that I actually need Michael. So look for me to actually try to get Michael as Michael, Peacock, and Capet actually fill in slots for me. That'll allow me to take their power to the next level. At rank 9, it's okay to invest more into them as they become carriers for your account. So I'm really excited about that because I actually like Gabriel and Charlotte, and they have allowed me to clear content that I should not have. And for one reason is I've actually got their unique equipment. For some reason, the game kind of punishes you for unique equipment. Like in order to use characters at their like peak performance, you actually need their unique weapon. So I have to do a tier list on unique weapons because certain unique weapons are better than others. I think almost every unit, to be honest, it is recommended that you get their unique weapon, but resources are limited. So when I do the tier list, let me say this. It will be based on the characters themselves as well as what their weapon does for them. Say for instance, like Sanakin actually has a crap weapon, but because he's like so useful, where he would be like trash tier, he may be like D or C tier. Or say for instance, someone like Seminar, her weapon's actually amazing. So she would probably be like top tier. I'm not gonna tell you everything, but the better the character is, the higher they will be ranked. Not just on the weapon itself, but the character and the weapon, their overall combined potential. Because when you look at these characters and your unique weapons, know that it is an expensive resource dump. So for me, like Brownie, even if he had a unique weapon, I probably wouldn't get it. Or say someone like Ibanatar, if he had a unique weapon, and there's another character I could get a unique weapon for, I probably prioritize that character over them. But if you see a lot of top tier players in Korea, they have their characters at rank 9, and all of their characters have their unique weapon. So let me show you, like, since I'm playing on their server, I'll show you that as strong as my Charlotte is at 5,982 power, this is nothing compared to what these guys are doing. As you can tell, my Charlotte is only, her ranking is only 2,028. So there are 2,027 guys above me playing Charlotte. And one of the biggest reasons is she's not ranked 9, so that'll I'll jump higher once I get to rank 9. But let's look at Chani. Chani is really invested into his Charlotte, and notice that his unique weapon is maxed. And this is the best armor, which I'm excited about. I got her best armor, but the helm, this thing is elusive, but it gives you HP recovery, and that's insane. I actually have this, only 2 of them, but Paces of Ambition is so good that even though I have 2, I don't want to feed one into the other because that's actually 2 separate equipments that I can build up. So I'm just letting it sit. So I haven't touched it yet. So that's that. But I have this, but it's so rare. And we'll look at like a couple of more. This is actually really good too. Critical hit probability 20%. That's gay. And critical hit plus 10%. That's retarded. Wow, that's retarded. That's retarded. This is actually good too. Okay, so when you attack, you get to move 2 spaces away like Lena does. That's cracked, dude. We'll do a equipment tier list, but this thing is cracked. I actually have one of these. I just only have it at rank 3, but I may use it. It's just so cracked. This is really good on Charlotte. This is freaking cracked. And of course, maxed out unique weapon. Yeah. Let me see this guy, the Cran. This is cracked too. Physical attack plus 5%, HP plus 5%. This is really good stats. Like if you can increase attack and HP, you're golden, dude. You're freaking golden. That's amazing. Increases damage done every time one enemy within 2 laps around you when using range skills. That's pretty dope. This is pretty freaking dope. So if you have the more enemies around you, the more damage you do. Freaking dope. Now these guys are like rocking some serious stuff. And it gives me ideas of how I want to take these characters. But moving on, after I take these characters to rank 9, I'm looking at other characters that I can build. And for the most part, when you look at the sum of it, one has to be red and one has to be green. So out of the green, I'm looking at either Seminar
나와 검술
or
대결을 하고 싶다고?
or
기사의 영광은 세월에
Richard.
퇴색되지 않는다. 그대는 나 레온하트가 줄곧 기다려온 동료인가?
I'm partial to Richard. That's why one of them may be Richard. I'm partial to Richard, and he's a tank, so it's a good investment. But Seminar is actually better. And out of red, I'm looking at
용사들이여,
Sighart
검을 들고 우리의 용기와 결심을 선포하라.
and
모든
Atum.
과거는 불타 잿더미가 되어버렸다. 남은 건 아툼이란 이름뿐이야.
So I'm looking at those 2 characters. So if you want to leave me a comment, I'm gonna post it on, excuse me, on Facebook and Reddit to see what characters that you may want me to build. and I will be influenced by your vote. But last but not least, let me take you through some of the content that I am looking to clear. And we'll wrap things up from there. The biggest tackles right now for me is Whirlpool of Magic, as this is the thing I have not yet cleared. And so now we're doing water, so I want to clear that. And once I clear all the 60s, we can start looking at this. But that's going to take some time, as these guys are super, super, super hard. So yeah. Anyways, if you like my content, hit the like, share, subscribe button. And let me know in the chat what characters you think I should build. Have a great day, and goodbye.